Get rid of mosquito breeding sites by inspecting your homes and yards weekly. Cover your water drums and barrels tightly. Get rid of water in flower vases and old tires and other containers that may act as breeding sites. Protect yourself from mosquito bites. Use insect repellents. Sleep under mosquito bed nets. Wear long-sleeved shirts and long pants. Use air conditioning units or window and door screens to keep mosquitoes outside. Avoid mosquito bites. Avoid Zika. A message from the Ministry of Health and the National Pest and Termite Control Limited.
So I'm just going to do good morning, and welcome to another edition of Real Estate Talk. It is a Tuesday morning, and it's always a pleasure to be with you and to inform you from a real estate point of view what's happening in Dominica. I think it's a very needful program, and I hope that our intention or the aim that we seek to do with that program is met. The aim of this program is to inform you, as I say, all things real estate. And so I hope that the message is coming across to you so that we would value what we have and transform our mentality towards our real estate Dominica on a whole. So as I said, you are listening to Real Estate Talk. I am your host, Marian John Finn, and today we are taking it to another place. And as we talk all things real estate, we commercial and residential. So we are also engaging all facets of real estate. And this morning, I have in studio with me a guest that will be speaking about agro-processing and agriculture. Now, what does this have to do with real estate? When we come back, we'll ask him. And so stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Castaways Development Limited residential lots for sale at only $10 per square feet. Average size 8,000 square feet. All infrastructures available. Most lots with awesome ocean view. Just a minute walk away from the black silky sandy beach of Miro, one of Dominica's most beautiful and popular beaches. Castaways Development Limited residential lots available. Contact Marianne Johnfin at 225-2121. Email mjohnfin@gmail.com. Website diamondrealtyde.com.
And we are back, and on Real Estate Talk this morning, I welcome you, and I have with me in studios this morning Mr. Adrian Billy Bannis. I like to call him Billy because we go back a long way. So welcome to Real Estate Talk, sir.
Thank you for inviting me. It's really a pleasure to be here. I really appreciate it. And I know that, something is happening. Something good is happening in Dominica. And I think that people must really begin to see Dominica as a great place to live.
Wow.
Not only allowing people to come and enjoy, but we ourselves must enjoy the nature that we have and the fresh food and everything. So we are talking agriculture. Agriculture is very important in real estate because it is food security. We must ensure that we have food for when people come and they invest. They can have fresh food to eat. They can have consistent healthy meals. That is very important. So I think in real estate, food security is number one.
Now, you said something in your opening that something good is happening. Before we go, I want to know what is happening. What good is happening?
What good is happening is that we are now reestablishing or rebuilding the agricultural sector, not just going the old-fashioned way of just planting a few banana trees but we are looking at something sustainable, something systematic, where we want to really begin to develop our land so that we can fight climate change, or we can help minimize the climate change, and also we can have enough food that we can eat and also sell to put money in our pocket and to have a sustainable income.
We are rebuilding. Who are we? That
The farmers. The farmers.
But
are
some
rebuilding.
persons would say that agriculture is dead.
Agriculture is not dead. People who say agriculture is dead is because maybe they do not have the land, they do not have the appetite, they do not have the dream, they do not have the vision. But agriculture can never die. People used to say, I remember since I was a young boy growing, my father would say to me, Bannis is going to die.
Wow.
He died and Bannis is still alive. I think agriculture will always remain alive because you need food. Everybody needs food to eat. And if you stay without food, you will die. And the food will still stay there, right?
Have you been listening? Have you been listening to the other programs that are, being aired and saying the crying of the farmers and that saying that government is doing absolutely nothing for farmers and things are dead? Have you been listening?
Of course. But what I'm saying is you cannot only depend on government. Government is just there for policy. You have to come and invest. And also you have to ensure that you have the strength and you have the vision. I always say once you have a goal and you're working towards that goal, you will achieve that goal. And you see me, I've never tell myself that I am giving up on agriculture. When I remember when I was hit by the black cicatoka, you know what I did? I went on the farm. When I saw the banana trees all bowing and drying up, I say, Lord, what can I do? I went into passion fruit. And passion fruit, man, I can tell you, man, I saw how, I began selling passion fruit and people calling for passion fruit every day. My passion fruit never wasted.
Wow. Who are you to talk like this?
Because I am encouraging myself. Some people.
What do you do? What do you do? When I say who are you, I'm asking what do you do? Someone who has the more of the authority will say, but who is this guy that is on the radio talking about agriculture like agriculture is back and is reigning?
Well, I'm a servant of the Lord, and the Bible says that He has given us the land. Whatever you put your hands to, it is blessed. And He says that he who tills the land, the Bible says, he who tills the land will have plenty. So if you understand, every time you work the land, you will never miss having food on your table.
So so what you're saying is not dependent on government,
No.
but be self-reliant, dependent on yourself.
That's
you
what
have
you
a piece of real estate. Develop it the best
Right.
way that you be creative.
You got to be creative.
If one thing is not working, do something else.
Do
will
something
work.
else.
Something. I heard a story of it's long ago when in the United States. I may be wrong, but let me just say that when there was a drought or some event has happening in the agriculture industry, the farmers they started planting peanut because something that what they were planting did not heal the crop, so they go into peanut, and the peanut just did it because now the soil could handle the peanut. So it's transform what you do in be creative in whatever that is.
Right.
That what you're saying?
Yeah, you got to be creative. And the other thing is that in Dominica, we are not doing crop rotation. We plant one crop for 10, 15, 16 years. But we have to realize that when we plant one crop for 10, 15 years, giving it the same fertilizer, same
Right.
chemical, it is going to deplete the soil and the soil will lose all its nutrients. What we have to do is learn to rotate. When you talk about the peanut, when they planted the peanut, what happened now? The peanut it helps the soil to build nutrients.
It does that.
All right. So then their soil came back and continue to have that level of that strength to produce more.
Because something else gives it and
Right.
releases another nutrients in it that could give
Right.
it more
And that is
life.
one thing I'm practicing on my farm is crop rotation.
Okay.
I have realized planting bananas all through these years have really killed our soil, and we have to bring the soil back. So I do my crop rotation. 1 year I plant sweet potato on one side, and I move to yams. I move to plantain. I plant banana. I keep moving around. And something that I believe that I want to encourage every farmer to begin to look at is agroforestry.
We'll talk about that. Don't go too far ahead of me. We don't race. Please, Q95 have given me more time. Okay, don't race ahead of me. So we'll talk about agroforestry and what that is. I think we'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we will continue our conversation on Real Estate Talk with Adrian Billy Bannis. Stay tuned.
For the next for the next birthday or anniversary celebration. Escape to Sunrise Farm Cottages in Richmond, Casabros. Birthdays and anniversaries are welcome celebrations. Wondering about a unique gift for yourself or that special someone? Think Sunrise Farm Cottages Sunny Sunrise Special as your thoughtful surprise and gift offer. Sunrise Farm Cottages is making it all possible by offering huge reductions on cottage rates for birthday and anniversary celebrations. Anytime, all the time. Our gift to you is the low rate of US $80 per night per cottage with a delicious complimentary breakfast. Come experience our signature Sabuka restaurant and bar with daily happy hour and dine on sumptuous meals which will excite your palate. Sunrise Farm Cottages. Come and experience something truly rejuvenating. For more information, call 446-0000 or 275-5600. Log on to sunrisefarmcottages.com. Terms and conditions apply.
We all need to feel safe no matter what life brings our way. With United Insurance, you can be sure your vehicle, home, business, and other prized possessions are well protected. United offers a comprehensive range of general insurance solutions to suit your needs. And our excellent AM Best ratings says we have the financial strength to protect your assets. Across the Caribbean, we have a track record of helping clients get back on their feet quickly after disaster strikes, providing prompt, professional, exceptional service. So whatever life brings your way, trust United to protect the things you value most. You're in safe hands with United. For more information, contact your nearest United agent today. Call JB Charles & Company Limited at 448-2876, CAM Dupini at 448-3012, or LA Dupini & Company Limited at 448-2310.
You're in safe hands with United.
And we are back and on Real Estate Talk. Thank you for joining us. It's another Tuesday and we are talking real estate, agriculture, agro-processing. When we talk about agriculture, we're talking about food. I mean, I like what you are saying, Mr. Bannis. My guess is Mr. Bannis, Billy. I call him Billy.
I have no problem.
But you have many hats. That
Yes.
But for me today, you're my Billy. You'll always be my Billy. Adrian, Billy Bannis.
Right.
But we're talking agriculture and agro-processing. And I like what you are telling us, because many times you hear the cries of the farmers and you're hearing how much things are bad and things are bad. But you are saying be self-reliant, motivate yourself, rotate your crop. Don't only depend on government for what you can or cannot do. Fight your way, because food is essential. I just had a very good friend who left from the States. He was here for 2 months, and he came here to eat his way back to good health. And when he left here, he was really happy and even thinking of saying, I need to come back for another session. So we need, as real estate owners of Dominica, you have a piece of property, think of it that way, that we can make this something that where your property, you plant stuff, you invite persons over and for a fee to come and eat their way back to health. So tell me some of the things that you're planting, or what are your crops right now?
Well, my crops right now, I have a lot of crops. I have sweet potatoes, bananas, plantain, pineapples. I've planted a lot of tree crops, oranges, limes, tangerine. I have passion fruit, tanya.
So you always have food to eat.
Always.
You know, one of the things with me, when I'm in Casabros, my shopping list is very little.
Yeah.
Very little. Sometimes you spend the fisherman pass, you get your 2 pounds of meat and you have your grocery list is complete, because you go in the yard and you just take up everything.
Bell peppers,
everything.
I have, coconuts.
So you're self-reliant.
Everything that you can think of. Right now I want to plant every single fruit I can put my hand upon. I am putting it on my farm.
Okay. You talked about
cocoa is very, very nice.
Very nice. I enjoy
my cocoa tea this morning.
Oui, Papa. Well, I had my cacao tea. I don't say cocoa, it's cacao. Cocoa is when it's processed.
You know what makes it so beautiful is when you can see you are eating things from your farm.
And you know what happened, what goes into it.
Amen.
So we who have real estate in Dominica, we should not abandon our real estate.
No.
And you know, one of the things that bothers me is when I see young men, and please don't hit me for that. But when young men, I see they have land or available family property and they are doing security. You're standing 8 hours, and where you can take 2 hours in your farm, create an employment for yourself, and you make much more money.
But you know what I found out, Miriam, that is so, and every day I cry over that. A man will work 8 hours for a person.
Yes.
For X amount of money, and and they have to take all their benefits out of it.
Yes.
And he will not work 8 hours for himself.
Wow.
And I always say, see how we are thinking.
Right.
I should put more hours for myself than I put in for
because the benefit is greater.
Right, it's greater. First of all, I have free time. I can rest.
You decide when and how you work.
I can move when I want. I can come back. But when people have to work for people.
Right.
But if you have
an opportunity,
like you have land or you have something that you can do, I think it would be good, even whilst you are working, to put a succession plan in place. So when you resign or you leave, you can now move into what you have. You don't have to start again. You have something that you can move into.
You know, I do real estate. I love doing real estate, but you know, I can't have false fingernails because I'm always doing something in my yard. I'm planting something. I'm in my cacao thing in my cacao. I doing something. So you have the real estate, the land. Don't let Palu take over.
Right.
Work the land. Tell me about what is agroforestry. I know you do agro-processing.
Yeah, I do agro-processing.
But tell me about the agro.
I'm now moving into agroforestry.
What is that?
Agroforestry is where you develop your land and you plant fruit trees.
Right.
You plant all different exotic plants, all kind of fruit trees on the land. And but you have to ensure that you plant them systematically.
Let me just say, you say exotic plant. It does not mean that you have to import, because all our plants are exotic.
We have a lot of exotic.
We are exotic people.
Right here.
We are exotic people.
A lot of them. And but you have to plant them. You have to make sure you line them up and give them good distance, maybe 25 by 25, and then you can plant the other crops in between.
So you're saying that instead of planting flowers, plant a breadfruit tree, plant a cacao tree, plant something.
Right.
While it is bearing fruit, it also shades shed the land.
And then you can also plant underneath the trees. One thing that I also discovered that we are not doing in Dominica is pruning. And pruning is very, very important, because if you are pruning your trees, I mean, they will really bear much more, and they will last longer. We just kind of plant the trees and leave them there, and we go and they just grow wild.
But even Jesus said he'll prune us.
Right.
So why aren't you pruning our trees?
I saw an orange tree. I passed on my farm yesterday and I saw an orange tree that I planted a couple of years ago. And man, the thing is loaded.
Wow, you prune it?
Yeah, I always prune in my trees.
Well, you have to come and prune some from pruning for me.
Loaded. I say, by God. I say, by God, I just begin to thank God. I have some cocoa trees. These things, they are loaded, man. Loaded. So when you plant all these trees on your land and they are fruit trees, in the end, when everything grow up and they get big and tall, you will have now
a dual
forest. A forest. And that forest, though, you'll be able to walk in there. Instead of cutting down trees, you'll be picking fruit.
Wow.
And also it will help to mitigate the climate change, because it will help your soil to help to rebuild your soil. All these leaves going back. I had a dream one time, and I shared it with somebody that the person is in agriculture, but they are in more or less the technical, when they go to university and come back and they want to qualify. I was saying to him, I think I have an idea. I want to cover up my land with cocoa trees. And because I realize cocoa trees, when you have a lot of cocoa trees, it keeps the grass down.
It keeps the grass down and the leaves cover.
Right, and then the leaves all
preserves.
goes back into the soil, and
okay.
it builds the nutrients in the soil.
Wow.
But I mean, you'll have too many rats to think of that.
What?
But I said I can get rid of the rats.
What you'll do? You get the cat.
Right. you got it. You got it.
Then somebody might say you have too many cats. What are you going to do with the cats?
But it is good to have the cats because they'll come, they'll eat the rat, and then they'll climb on the tree, they will run around, and I mean, the place will remain clean.
Okay. You do agro-processing.
Yes, I
Tell
do.
me some of the things that you do in agro-processing.
And I forgot the chips.
You mean you did not bring a chip? I could taste your chip.
But you do it. All right. I do plantain breadfruit. I started with plantain breadfruit and banana chips, and then as the business grew and as I continue to grow the business, I move into virgin coconut oil.
I use that a lot from you.
Man, that's the best oil you can use.
I use your virgin coconut oil a lot in cooking. At first, it was difficult to get accustomed to it.
I know.
But do you know now, as a result, I don't see myself cooking with any other oil.
That's the only oil I use.
It does not taste for me, and you become so self-conscious. Especially my guest that I have, my friend.
Yeah.
I mean, that was all I was cooking for with him and everything, and it makes the food taste even better once you get used to the taste.
Right.
And you cannot go back. Really a good product.
Very good product.
Really.
Very good product. And I enjoy it every day. That's what I live on. Virgin coconut. Yeah, not too long, a young lady saw me. I went somewhere and she said to me, "Are you still making the oil?" I say, "Yeah, man." Because it helps to lose weight. She said, "Yeah, I can see that. Look at you."
Look at you. You're looking fabulous. Keep on going. You have some way to go still, but keep on going.
You're looking real.
Yeah,
I
really.
say, yeah. And not just that, it keeps you light, even though you are big, but the fat is light.
It's light.
It's not heavy.
And when you eat it, you're not too concerned in terms of look at so much oil I'm eating, because you know it's going to do something.
Yeah.
It's good for inflammation.
It's going to heal your body.
Because a lot of us do have inflammation based on the food that we've eaten. You know, so and how is the market receiving your product?
Great. I can't even supply.
You can't supply.
But I am trying to see how I can come on stream to supply to meet the demand. We are working hard at it. We'll get there. We'll get there. And then I move into herbal soaps.
Yes.
I move
I've
into
used your
herbal
soap
creams. I'm doing noni cream. I'm doing moringa. I'm doing glory.
So our real estate have a lot to offer us.
A lot to offer.
It is we who have to. You can do your office work. I have a doctor friend, right? And he at in the afternoon time when he's he's hurrying to finish his day so that he can go and do at least 2 hours of farming. It is relaxing, it is rejuvenating, because when you put your hand and your feet in the soil, the energy that you get, the rejuvenation energy that you get out of the soil.
And not just that, it helps you to focus on something else, and you are now in contact with nature.
Do you know every time you farm you're singing?
Yeah,
there's always a song of worship, a song of praise going to the Creator, because you feel like you're one with Him. So we really should take advantage of what we have.
Well, I'm already taking advantage, because what I'm seeing is I'm not only thinking of now, I'm also thinking of the future. And my children and my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren, I want to make sure I leave a legacy for them. That they can keep eating and drinking what is natural. And I don't want them to go in the store and buy. I always say to my wife, when I am next by the year,
go ahead.
By the way, 2018, 19 or around there, I don't have to buy anything in the store.
You should not. Anyway, we have a quick a call for you, and let's see what's happening here. Good morning, caller. Welcome to Real Estate Talk. Thank you for calling. Please state your question.
A blessed good morning to you.
Hi, Gail.
And I'm calling from Barbados.
Yes, I know that voice. Matt's girl.
Oh, Castle Bruce. That was my first place I went to. Like is he a St. Amy?
No, he's not a St. Amy, but he looks like one.
My brother.
Okay, right.
I'm a brother.
But I know one of the St. Amy's, they do planting, they do chips too. But when I heard that, I thought you was related to I could say they are my family, Mr. Leonard St. Amy.
Okay, yeah, you look like him too.
My brother. Is my brother.
Oh, it's his brother.
Same mother.
That's your brother?
Yes, my brother. Same
Well,
mother.
he told me about you, yes.
Okay.
But you know, when I got there, I that in Casabusa, I could say that is one of the fruit baskets of Dominica. And I water can to my eyes to see the fruits that drop on the ground and spoil that. We were glad for him, Bobby. Your food and your water we were glad for.
Oh, thank you.
But I don't know why y'all stopped from bringing produce to Barbados, but I hope that the government and the farmers of Dominica will try and start to do something, because we were glad for a lot of things from Dominica.
Okay.
That I love it so much. I love you. You don't know how much I love your country.
Thank you, Gail. I think we need to give you a passport.
Thank you.
So
I don't mind. Allow me to come. I don't mind.
okay, you can just come
All right,
whenever
you
you.
have a blessed week.
Oh, you're welcome, darling. You're welcome.
I'll be there
Thank
soon
you.
again.
Okay, good. Thank you so much. It is true. I mean, when hey, let me tell you something. It is true that we have a lot of waste when it comes to food.
A lot.
I telling you, I have 4 yampe tree, and when yampe season come, I mean the place is just littered with yampe. I don't know what to do. When it comes to mango, I eat mango literally a basin of mango for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I is the more I eat, because when you eat one, you see a better one. You understand me? And so there's a lot. Last year there was a lot of waste. There's a lot of avocado when it's in season. I mean,
a lot of everything.
and the abolo just jumping over them and don't want them to touch their feet no more, because it is too much. And so we really need to do something about that. And I'm happy that you are engaging the agro processing and to do something so that all this waste can be, transformed into something positive. This is another avenue for income.
Yeah, that's why I one of my passion is to see that I can bring some young people together and to kind of train them to develop products. Because the thing is that I might not be able to do everything.
You will not.
And I will never be able to do everything. Now, if I can have a few groups of young people, women and men that are just, instead of sitting by the roadside, you can come and I can teach you, I can train you. Because I did my training in the University of Taiwan.
Okay.
I went there for 6 weeks, and I studied agro-processing. So there are lots of things that I can do, and I can assist young people in helping themselves to be able to become self-sufficient and to be able to have something.
So so what I'm getting is that we can advise our young people. It is not always okay to go look for a job. Why not create a business and employment from the real estate that you have? Many of our lands are overtaken by grass and pollutes.
Right.
As a result of the fact that it is not being used, pollutes are just multiplying in mass, and the pollute give you a nice slap when you plant something.
And because the thing that people think, well, bananas
is the only thing.
Was the only crop. But banana is just one crop.
One crop.
And plantain is a very, very, very good food.
Right.
Not just in chips, but plantain, you can use plantain to do a lot of different things.
Different things. Are we taking this real estate Dominica apwe bonde salate for granted? Are we really embracing apwe bonde salate? No?
Well, you can only embrace something when you see it. But if you doesn't see it, you never embrace it.
Wow.
If I see you and I see the kind of person you are, I am not thinking of you negative. I'll embrace you.
Okay.
But when I see you, if I begin to think negative, I'm not going to embrace you. But I think, we need to see what we have. We have to look within and see what we have. We have a lot to offer. We have a lot to offer. Dominica, I always say to people, Dominica is the natural, is the best country in the world,
I think so.
It's the nature island of the world.
I think.
And what we need to do now is to utilize what we have. We have fresh water. Everything that you can think of, we have it.
And the thing is that it is you don't have to pay for it no more. It's not, you can go to a source and get water. The fresh water that my friend. I had to go every day to get some water for him in the source, so that because he wanted that kind of water.
Right.
And I'm saying I have a pipe. I have water in my yard, but also I have a pipe nearby. And sometimes I'm just running the pipe and I'm getting the chlorinated water. And no, he said no. This is what I come for, because if I wanted chlorinated water, I I have it where I have. I came for really to detox myself. So we as Dominicans, we have all of that. The real estate Dominica God have blessed us.
We are everything
really
beyond and above.
And we are not, for me, I think we are not taking Dominica and giving her the love that and the appreciation that she deserves.
Because we do not appreciate where God have placed us. We do not appreciate God for what He have done.
I think so.
And I think we only looking at our own benefits.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are nearing the end of our program. It's really a wonderful opportunity to speak with Mr. Adrian Bannis. I call him Billy, and I think the information and the conversation that we're having is really, really needful in terms of transforming our mindset towards our Dominica, the real estate. I sell real estate, but I want us to really appreciate, because when we do appreciate our real estate, you know what it is, the value of our real estate property goes up.
Right.
You will not throw garbage anyhow. You will not dispose of things n'importe façon. You will do things that will enhance. You will plant a flower. You clean your drain. You will plant a fruit that you can bless your neighbor with.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm in Casabros, I don't spend much money.
Right.
I don't, because I have what I need, and plus my neighbor, sometimes I have lettuce in the fridge, but I have to use it because, you know, good food. So
that's it.
I think we need to reevaluate how we treat Dominic and how we appreciate
and how
her.
we think,
she's like a battered woman, and she's in a safe she's in a safe haven. She needs safety.
She's coming out.
She's crying. She's crying for our attention and
so
our
we are
love.
answering.
We need to begin to answer her and answering in love. And so we'll take a quick break, and we'll come back right after this.
For the next birthday or anniversary celebration, escape to Sunrise Farm Cottages in Richmond, Casabros. Birthdays and anniversaries are welcome celebrations. Wondering about a unique gift for yourself or that special someone? Think Sunrise Farm Cottages Sunny Sunrise Special as your thoughtful surprise and gift offer. Sunrise Farm Cottages is making it all possible by offering huge reductions on cottage rates for birthday and anniversary celebrations, anytime, all the time. Our gift to you is the low rate of US $80 per night per cottage with a delicious complimentary breakfast. Come experience our signature Sabuka restaurant and bar with daily happy hour and dine on sumptuous meals which will excite your palate. Sunrise Farm Cottages. Come and experience something truly rejuvenating. For more information, call 446-0000 or 275-5600. Log on to sunrisefarmcottages.com. Terms and conditions apply.
And we're back, and you're listening to Real Estate Talk. We have come to the end of a program, I think, that was really needful. I think we really have to change our attitude towards Dominica. Before you throw out a sweetie wrapping, think about Dominica. How does it impact the real estate value of Dominica? I think the government is doing their part. The Ministry of Environment is doing their part. I think all aspects, they are doing their part. So we, as a people, we need to change our mentality towards our Dominica, the real estate of Dominica. Mr. Bannis, thank you so much for joining me on Real Estate Talk. Any last word, any words of encouragement to our Dominica people? Or
Well, I want to encourage people in Dominica. You saw what happened after Erica. What we need to do now is to rethink and develop our land, that we can now move into agroforestry. I'm willing to partner with you all and willing to assist you all in developing the farms. Young people, come on board. I'm willing to train. I'm willing to do whatever I can do to assist you in doing agro-processing, different things. There are so many things that we can do, and we can products we can produce. The markets are there. You should not cry about the markets. What you need is to have a quality product and well packaged. And I want to say to you that you can call my office. My office is, you can call me at 615-0842. Also, you can call my office. The office is 614-8216. And if you call these numbers, you will find someone there. I've set up an office in Castlebrose, and we deal only with agriculture. We are looking to develop roots and tubers, sweet potato, and also dashing, cassava. So you can call, we can talk, and we can see how we can work together to bring agriculture back on stream and to see people are employed and enjoying the natural foods.
Nature Isle, Dominica. So this is a beautiful, for me, this is a beautiful thing that one of us is offering and saying, let us come together and do what we have to do to bring back our Dominica, Belle Femme Dominique.
Amen.
La ici posée. So I'm thank you for allowing and giving us that information and exposing or giving of yourself to be of service to Dominica. So I pray that the young people, the old people, the in-between, Tutmun Bagay, get in touch with you. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you for listening to my program, Real Estate Talk. I aim to give you the best of all the information. I engage the experts in bringing you what I think is necessary. We are talking real estate, commercial and real estate and residential. I'm Marian John Finn, the real estate lady, the best source for all your real estate need. You can join me. You can contact me on www.diamondrealtyda.com, and my telephone number is 225-2121. Until then, be blessed.